We've done a lot to the game to sort of push it forward and not only meet the expectations of our fans and the public, but also meet our own expectations. I mean, some of the things that we've tackled have been everything from making sure that the balance between action scenes and exploration is very satisfying and really tight. We've heard some feedback about that in Uncharted 2. Related to that and sort of the problem-solving sequences. We've really been working on a lot of the technology challenges, whether it's revisiting older things like our water technology, and sort of bringing it into what we're trying to do with Uncharted 3, making sure that pools of water, sort of react realistically on a moving platform-type object like the cruise ship. Taking this idea of a moving platform with fully realized physics to the next level. It was something we had in Uncharted 2 with the train sequence or the collapsing building, where I think that was sort of a proof of concept that we could take it even further, and we're showing that with the cargo plane, and then on an even more massive scale with the cruise ship. That led to things like more animation sets for Drake, more traversal moves. He can jump backwards. He can jump off of a balance beam. You can now shoot while you're traversing in different directions. Everything sort of leads to something else. We've worked on the lighting. There's a lot more dramatic lighting in this game. We've taken our concept of the filmic curve from Uncharted 2, which is just an idea of, we wanted to represent sort of these cinematic ideals with the way that we're presenting our game. So we're also taking that to another level with our lighting. We've been working on even minute things like the eyes and teeth of in our cinematics of the characters. It's always something really difficult to sort of render realistically. So we've worked on that. Spent a lot of time with our motion capture, our performance capture, and fine-tuning every aspect of the animation, the models, the textures. So I think it's just about every aspect of the game's been touched to sort of take it to the next level. And I mean, that's not even including multiplayer. Well, one of the things we did with Uncharted 3 is expand the melee combat system. We wanted to create more interesting scenarios with combat that just weren't related to guns. One of the things that we set off to do is this brawl style combat, so Nathan Drake can take out multiple enemies. That was something we showed really early on with the burning chateau sequence, where Drake was fighting two enemies and one of the guys grabbed him and he kicked him away. And it also introduced the fact that we could do a lot of contextual fighting. So, you could slam a guy against the wall or against the desk, or drag him over the desk. So it's really just sort of giving not only options in terms of how you're approaching melee combat, but being able to feel grounded. Because if you're fighting against someone up against the wall, you're probably going to use the environment as a weapon as well. The thug on the airplane demonstrates how we've introduced somewhat of a counter system as well, so that it's not always just hitting the punch button, but that you'll have to think fast on your feet.